So, in this segment, we're going to talk about work and educational opportunities for people who have an intellectual disability. We're going to start by talking educational opportunities. There's a few programs I want to tell you about, but it is not an exhaustive list. And as we talked about earlier in one of our other videos, for an exhaustive list, you can go to the Service Coordination website and check out their options guide. The programs I do want to share with you include AAADD, Academic Assistance for Adults with Developmental Disabilities. That program, it takes place at Algonquin College. It can run anywhere from 4 to 5 years, depending on how long you choose to stay in the program. And it's a half-day program that focuses on academics either in the morning or in the afternoon. They also have some nighttime courses. You can just check out the link below to contact the program coordinator in order to apply for the program. I recommend that you do that early, 3 to 4 years before you're going to graduate, so that you can get on their wait list, because there's always a wait list. The next program I want to share with you is the adaptive program. The adaptive program is run through the Ottawa-Carleton District School Board. That program focuses on work and increasing academic skills. For that program, you're going to want to contact them. Again, the link's going to be below. You're going to contact them January or February of the year that you graduate. Go for a tour. See if you like it, and if you think it's a match and they think it's a match, you'll set up an interview and they will assign placement based on interview and matches to the number of spaces that they have. The third one that I'll share with you is St. Nicholas. St. Nicholas is through the Catholic School Board, and they do have some adult programs that will cater their services to people who have an intellectual disability. Again, you're going to go talk to them and see if it's going to be a good match for you. So keep your eyes on the horizon, though. There are lots of changes happening in education for adults, so it's good to check around and see what opportunities may have come since this video was made. Thanks. So we've switched locations and we've switched topics. We've moved from education to now talking about employment. A few things I want you to know about employment. People who have an intellectual disability sometimes require some support in finding, training, or maintaining those jobs. And that support could come through ODSP employment supports. There's going to be some link below that you can check in order to make an application for that. Or it could be a pay for service, which means you contact somebody who provides that service and you pay them. Employment is a really exciting area right now. There's been a lot of growth. A lot more people are getting employed, and a lot of employers are now seeing the value of hiring someone with an intellectual disability. To share a little more about that with us, we're going to have Keenan from Live Work Play. Hey, Keenan.
Hello.
Welcome.
Thanks. Great to be here.
Thanks for coming.
My pleasure.
Can you tell us just a little bit about what you do
Sure.
in relation to helping people find employment?
Great. Well, you had mentioned it. So we are an ODSP employment supports provider. And that means our whole focus is on people finding and keeping a job, and of course working with the great employers that hire them.
Nice. So we have people with an intellectual disability looking for work, or sometimes we have family members or support members who are helping them in that process. What are some things that they could think about, maybe even starting young, in trying to find those jobs or having those skills?
Great question. We've always found the main thing is just having the expectation that you will work, and also building the family culture that you will work, and that this is just a normal progression in life. And that helps a great deal if the person is just starting with the attitude that this is what people do. They go and get a job.
Yeah. Can you tell us what some of your employers have said about hiring people who have an intellectual disability?
Most have just said, I expected certain challenges and those haven't really occurred. And what's occurred instead is my entire workplace has improved because we've learned how to do some things differently. And our employees are saying that it's benefited all of us, that we've gotten better at communicating, for example, or asking certain questions, or really thinking about what is an inclusive workplace, because surveys are really clearly show that everyone appreciates that.
Yeah, employment's a pretty exciting area right now. There's lots of opportunities that are arising in that area, and it's great to see so many people out to work and more people with intellectual disabilities, and I hope that keeps going.
Me too.
Thanks for coming.
Pleasure.